For each port, for each station of the hydro unit, you can adjust, you can put the parameters here and then start the line. Also, whenever you start the pressure lines, you can start the temperature line here in this page, because when you push here the report file will be open in Word. You see here. Here. You have two graphs in the report file. The first section is a table that includes the general parameters of the sample. You see company, operator, customer, whatever you put in this section, it will come into the report in this section in the starting of the page. The next graph will be the pressure graph, and in the next page you will have the temperature graph. Then for having the temperature graph just next to pressure graph of each line, you will need to start the temperature monitoring as well as starting the pressure line. In the next page you have 4 pressure channel graphs all together in this page. And in the setting page you have some parameters. As I showed you in the electric panel of the machine, you have 5 separate controller for each line, for each pressure line and for the temperature channel. For each pressure line you have some setting parameters here. Hysteresis pressure, hysteresis, upper range of the pressure sensor. Anytime you change the pressure sensor, for example, now all sensors of the machine is 100 bar. If you are going to use 50 bar sensors, you will need to change this upper range. After setting the upper range of the sensor that you had been used, you will need to push the set DTC1. It will be adjusted in the CPU, in the memory of that DTC of that controller for that specific line. Here you have a connection. The main parameter in this page the operator is going to know about it is the communication port. We have as you see here, we have a RS485 to USB converter here. It connects the controllers, the PLCs of the machine to computer via this converter. It's a USB converter. When you're connecting that converter to the computer, it shows you a virtual COM port. Here we have the virtual COM port number. Device manager, you will see the COM port number here. If you remove that USB converter, USB connection from the computer, and this you see here, I'm just removing this touch panel, and you see the USB connection of the converter here. If you remove it, you will not see any virtual COM port here. And if you connect it again, you will see the COM port here, the virtual USB serial port here. The number is 3. It is needed this communication port number being the same that you saw in the control panel and device manager. The other setting will be the same for all channels. The other thing that you can adjust here, whenever you want to use this hydro unit with a specific hot water bath, you will need to connect this thermocouple to the bath. This is a standard K-type thermocouple. Here it is needed to be connected to water bath for monitoring the temperature of the channel. Anytime you have an offset between the real temperature of the channel of the hot water bath and the value that you are reading here, you can set the offset temperature offset here. And after, for example, suppose that the real temperature of the hot water bath is 83 degrees centigrade and you are reading here 80 degrees. Then in that case you have minus 3 degrees centigrade offset. You will put minus 3 here and set T offset 2 times, and the offset value of that controller of the PLC of the temperature monitoring system will be set in the CPU of the controller. In alarms page you have nothing related to the operator. This is for the serviceman of the machines. And now you know all about our hydrostatic testing unit, AHP 4-channel hydrostatic testing unit. Thank you.